Hey YouTube. Well, as you can see, I got an Avon FM12 and dual port configuration. Well, yeah, I've been wanting this mask for a very, very long time, and I finally got it. So that's pretty awesome. But in this video, I will be showing you guys how to do a basic disassembly of your dual port Avon FM12 mask without the Avon service kit, and hopefully get to reassembly if I have the time to. Right, let's get started. Alright, so if you've seen my M40 videos, you would know I would start on the head harness, but for this mask, I actually would not, because the pull tabs are actually thicker than the majority of the strap. If you can see that, try to place it side by side. So what I would do is, if you had a dual port FM12, I would start by getting rid of this first, and it's on my right side, so I would turn it counterclockwise. It should come off fairly easily because it's just a 40mm NATO blinking plug. And then next, I would go to the primary speech module, the PSM. First, you want to make sure that your drinking lever, if it's in the off position, it's not turned too far as to collide with the PSM. So make sure you turn that inwards so it doesn't collide with this plastic part. Then you would uncoil your drinking tube. What I do is get my fingers here, hold the inside of the mask, and pry up and away. So up and away. And then next, I would go to the inner drinking straw after I get the head harness out of the way. So, oh, my bad. You want to turn this drinking lever inward to the on drinking position, and simply, you just, like the M40, you would just pull it out, and you would, not yank it out, but just kind of wiggle it out. And there you go. That's the drinking tube for the FM12. And then next, I would go on to the valves. So there are 3 valves in the FM12 mask. The 2 inlet valves and the 1 exhale valve. They're all, to my knowledge, the exact same valve, just placed in a different, configuration for exhaling and inhalation. What I would do is start with the 2 inlet valves. So there's 2 ways to do it that I have found so far. Basically, you just want to get your hand on the inside of the mask, on this oral nasal cup. You get the outlet valve, if you can see that. You get the outlet valve, and then you kind of shape it into a little taco, like I described in my M40 video. And do it gently so you don't tear anything. And then what I do, the first method, is to get this, the little rubber stick part. You get it, pull it down, and then pull with your right hand to get it out. Okay, so that's the first valve. I hope that method made sense for you. And the second way I found to do it for the other, or for these valves, is same process as the first one. Get your hand on the inside, fold it into a taco shape, if I can get it. Okay, and then what you want to do with the outside hand, with the rubber stick part again, so if you can see it, it's kind of, it starts wide and it ends narrow, right? So what you're going to do is you want to squeeze that wide part and then pull inward, if I can get it. Hold on, I usually do this for the other one. Okay, so right, I got it out. What you're going to do is, if you can see it, you're going to squeeze this wide part with your nails or finger and then pull out like that. And you should get it. If you don't get it, you can try my other method. And for the exhale valve, it's the exact same thing. It's like the exact same valve, so you could use the same process, theoretically. And then you get your fingers in here. It's kind of harder because this part, I have like, I guess, normal sized fingers, so it's kind of hard to get it in here sometimes. What you want to do is get your fingers into this speech cone. You can never do anything on video, And then you get it on the inside, and you repeat the same method as with the other valves. And you get out fairly easily, alright? So basically, now we have out the blanking plug, the 3 disc valves, PSM cover, and the inner drinking straw. Now, we just have the head harness. So, For the cheek straps, these two are the exact same style of buckle. But like I said, it's the pull tab that's a problem. See, it's thicker as compared to this part. What I do is pull on the outside part first, and then go at a 45-degree angle downwards, and then hopefully it should come through. For the first time when I got this mask, I didn't find out that method right away, so I kind of used a screwdriver, a flathead one, to kind of like get in there and wedge the entrance and the strap. But after some practice, you should get it fairly easily. And then I'm not going to repeat it for this one because it's the exact same thing. And for the forehead and the temple and brow straps, I call them. First, they both have these locking things, right? So you want to get that. And if you can't get it with your finger, I certainly couldn't the first time. What I did was actually got a binder clip, and you kind of just wedge it under there and pry it up. And you should get it like that, right? And then now, the locking door is open. And this strap, the pull tab, is also a little bit thicker. Or no, it's the same thickness, but a shorter length, if that makes sense. See? Then you want to pull some excess or some slack strap through. Then what you want to do is pull at an angle downwards from the top. And then, hold on. And then it should come through. Oh, you gotta repeat it for the bottom one too, my bad. Yep, same process for the both entrances. And that should be the basic, yeah, I think that's everything. That should be the basic disassembly of the Avon FM12 mask. Obviously with the head harness off. And right now we're at 6 minutes, so I'll stop video and restart a new one so I can do the reassembly. Alright, so now I am back and we're doing the reassembly. Okay, so for this I would advise you sit down somewhere, because this is a lot more harder than the first time when you're like taking everything out. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm sitting down right now at my desk. Okay, so but yeah, like I said, just take that in mind. You know, you can just slow down, and then it would help you with not frustrating and stuff, right? Okay, so what I would first start with is one of the valves. I would get my valve, and you just do the same process as taking them out, but going backwards. So for this one, I would, if you can feed it through the hole on the inside, yep, if you get it the first time, you just pull it through. And when you hear that little like click, it's not really a click, but it's you'll know it's through the hole. And then you repeat the same process for the other side. And you get it through the hole. There we go. And you pull through. I hope my hat didn't get in the way, because I was going between standing up and sitting down. Okay, and then for this next process, you do the exhale valve. And this, you can get it. I can't really show it on camera because my hand would be blocking, but it's the same process. You just go in through the speech cone and get the little rubber dong or stick, whatever you want to call it, get it through the hole, and have a hand ready on the inside to pull it through. Ooh, crap. Okay, I think I got it through. And then you do a visual confirmation. Yep, it's definitely there. And the stick is through the hole. And then, oh no, I would actually go to the blanking plug. Okay, so the blanking plug, Really straightforward, just like a filter. You place it over the port you want to block and turn it counterclockwise until it's, well, yeah, all the way. Don't over tighten because that could cause problems with the threading, or it could make it hard for you to take it off in an emergency if you needed to, but not too loose either, so you don't have any gaps in the seal. Alright, so once that's over, I think I'd go to the, I'd probably go to the drinking straw next. So what you want to do is put the drinking lever in the, I think I put it in the, the off position. And then just like the M40, you would get it. Is this in view? Okay. Because my camera's up here, but I'm sitting all the way back here. Sorry about that. Okay, so now that we know it's in the off position, you want to put the drinking straw in the off position. For me, I put it just under the oral nasal cup at this part. And then, once it's secure in there, you're done. And then to confirm it's on there, you turn the drinking lever, and if it's moving, you probably got it in, right? The next, the PSM, primary speech module. Okay, so if you look at this, you'll notice that there is a gap here to allow it to fit properly around this drinking tube assembly. What you're gonna do is get this and then start with the drinking side first. So you get this and put it over, right? And then you want to line it up with this hole with that hole. You want to line it up and get hand on the inside. And you should, hold on. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. There you go. And then if you just click it into place, but be careful not to, if it's not going in, you might want to retry so you don't break anything, because it's very expensive to replace, especially with how rare the mask is in general, in the United States at least. Okay, so when you got that in and secure, you want to put the drinking tube back into its holder. Now we just have the head harness. Okay, so what you want to do is repeat the process you did for taking it out. So if you can see, there are 3 holes. This bottom hole is nothing. You don't feed it through there because it's just under the locking port. You put it through the middle one, right? And then you get it through the top one. Okay, well that was actually surprisingly easy. And then when you get it to your desired fit, you lock it here. And then you should know it's locked if this padlet is down and the strap is not so easy to adjust anymore. And then now we have the last cheek strap. And this one, this one just has 2 holes as opposed to the other brow and temple straps. You feed it through the bottom hole and through the top hole. Okay, this one's definitely hard. Okay, once you get it a little bit through, you should be able to pull it with your opposite hand that wasn't pushing it in. And you wiggle it in there. There you go. If that's, let me do a visual confirmation that everything's in. Yeah, okay. Well, if I did everything right and I didn't miss anything, that should be a full disassembly and reassembly of your Avon FM12 mask. And I hope if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like or dislike if you disliked it. But please tell me what I did wrong, and hopefully I will improve, because that really helps me keep going. Alright then, well, till the next video, have a good one.